Really do, but you know, it was just the pressure of being up there. It's terrifying, and I feel like I lost all the food for everybody, and I really hope that people aren't mad at me.
That's right.
There's no one who food is more important to in this entire world than myself, and now I have to eat stuff 6th graders throw out.
I think the wind moved it.
Like, if you're around, like, Jewish people, would you say, hey, I'm Jewish? Or if you're around Catholic people, would you say I'm Catholic?
If you really want to, know what I do preach and what I kind of follow nowadays and what I stand by, I'm more of a Jedi than anything else.
People ask me all the time, Howie, are you Jewish? Are you Catholic? Are you Christian? Are you Protestant? To be honest with you, I'll simply let them know. I'm a Jedi. I like to train as a Jedi 24/7.
I pull the lightsaber out.
Howie's training to be a Jedi.
A Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and self-defense, never for attack or aggression. I gotta defend myself. On Earth, there's no one really teaching Jedi lessons, and if there were, what are Jedi classes gonna be? $1,000 a session? I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, I want to, accomplish something real in life, something of essence. To be a Jedi, you just have the utmost confidence.
Oh, good looking.
Physical stamina. Whoa. Mental appreciation.
You defeated time.
And philosophical views of what you stand for. I'm a Jedi. Could be like, you will put out for me.
You can't have sex.
What?
Jedis don't have sex.
Jedis don't have sex. You don't.
Yeah, you tell Anakin that.
Yeah, but he went to the dark side.
If it came between my Jedi art and having to make love to a woman, I go right to the dark side.
Nominations today.
Woo! There it is, baby. There it is.
It's one of those things, Kaiser, where like sometimes like you didn't want to hear it before, but there was something that I liked about you the first 3 days, and that's why I gave you so much advice, and that's why I talked to you the way I did.
Yeah, would have been in her best interest if she would have came to me with an apology after she did curse me out and cause me to lose my temper.
You know what the problem is? That you have no respect for women. You have no respect for women. And they
Sit down.
Sit down.
I can't help to think in the back of my mind, this, if I didn't get HOH, that I know you guys have your clique, and that wasn't part of it.
I think that with you deciding what clique to be in, we still gave you the benefit of the doubt and still included you in it. There's a lot of people that will not stop at this game until they get Janelle out. And that's just because they feel that she's done a lot of backstabbing and she would sell anybody down the river in 2 seconds. I could tell you this much. I think she would completely sell you up the river. I think she is one of these competitors that you never know where she's going to come out of. You understand? If you really want to know, yeah, Janelle was kind of going to be the person that we might have put up. Would I be willing to put myself right up there next to her and let the people decide? I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. Do I think that you would gain a lot of respect? Do I think that you would gain a couple weeks? Absolutely, I do think. You really honestly played strategically and tried to stay in. I'm telling you, I would even be willing to put myself up there as a pawn. And in return, you could probably get a lot of promises of not being put up.
I have to give it to her. I mean, it's a very gutsy move on her part to come up and suggest that to me.
So I'm just putting myself out there, you know?
No, I appreciate that.
I'm just putting myself out there. I'm making you...
You definitely gave me something to think about. I mean, that's for sure.
I'm pretty much giving you an offer. I pretty much feel confident in it. I can, if you wanted to further discuss it, I can even make a promise. And I think that you don't need to see any more that I'm a person of my word.
I know that there's people who are together, and I know that I haven't been invited to be in part of any of that. So I'm like, right now, just looking for somebody that I can trust.
Sarah suggested that she didn't really trust anybody. So of course, you know what? I thought to myself, perfect opportunity. You tell me right now you're not with James.
I'm not with James.
Kaiser did accuse James and I of being together, and I denied it. I didn't feel good about it because I'm trying not to lie. But that's what James and I had decided to do.
Something weird is going on. There's some sort of connection between you and James, which I can't figure out. And if you guys don't know each other, then why would you be here?
Where's James from? He's from Miami. And now he lives in Atlanta, right? I've been to Miami once. I've never been to Atlanta. I'm like trying to figure this out.
You think you guys could relate it?
We look alike.
Honestly, I wanted to tell him the truth. You know, I know he's a smart guy. Whether he was telling me, you know, he believed my story or not, he most likely knew.
Oh, Eric, and that group over there, they said to put you and James up.
Someone did tell me to nominate Sarah and James, and what I did was I just used that to my advantage. I used it to fracture their alliance.
We have to tell Kaiser. We need to tell him about this.
It's so weird in this house because you don't know who to believe. There's all this hearsay. At this point, I believe Kaiser.
They all told him to put us up.
Who's there?
Eric, Yvette, Bo, everyone said that's that plan. But you and I have. You cannot say anything.
Thank you.
You cannot say anything.
Kaiser is trying to figure out if Sarah and I are really a couple, and he is trying to play me against everybody else.
Sit down, James. Sit down.
Kaiser told me I was safe last night, but I believe him as far as I can, you know, throw Howie. I just have to get through to Kaiser that if he keeps letting Janelle pull his strings, he's gone next week.
There is no one in this house except for Janelle who wants Janelle to be here. You put up Janelle, then your ass is safe for several weeks, and you will earn yourself a respect that is unparalleled right now.
This place is going nuts. People want me to take out James, but James, I feel, is I can trust James 100%. He's a good ally, but the only way I can keep James is if I let Janelle go. But I've already made a promise to Howie and Janelle.
The only way to save yourself is to make that jump. Alliances are forming. You see them every day. The thing is, if you do that, you save yourself for several weeks. If not, you're just another target.
One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction.
I am very, very nervous about the nominations, but I just still have to look at it, you know, as if it's meant to be for me to go up, that's just part of the game.
Oh, no, I didn't sleep a wink last night. I was up all night. Game's definitely getting to me a little bit.
Let's just say cautiously optimistic that I should not be on the block this week, but you never know. I don't know if Kaiser might have thought that I went back on my word with Michael. I don't know.
Being head of household is extremely difficult. You get this beautiful room, you get all the amenities, but at the same time, you're faced with an enormous decision.
I think that Kaiser will not nominate me, so I will be very surprised if I am nominated.
It's like a huge, huge responsibility. You have to decide who gets to stay and who gets to go and for what reasons. But it is a game in the end, and it's just a judgment call.
Okay, guys, gather around the dining room table. It's time for the nomination ceremony.
Okay, guys, I think this basically sets the mark of the game actually getting serious. I desperately tried to overcome my emotion and think logically. Even for me, it was a very difficult thing to do. With that said, I'm going to begin